I take it back, I really don't mind. No escape, oh, from your fate, no. Makes you wonder, doesn't it? Which one of us opposites is the weak baby here? I think it's pretty clear. So don't come crying to me. Don't come crying, don't come crying, crying. Don't come crying to me. Don't come crying, don't come crying. Baby, don't come crying to me. Don't come crying, don't come crying, crying. Don't come crying to me. Don't come crying, don't come crying. Then it hurts. Down, down below we go, so follow me quickly. This time I pull the strings, my puppet, how lovely. Hang on to every word, this plan is too easy. Watch it play here on the stage. Are you ready for my performance tonight? Under the lights, under the lights. Whoa, oh, oh. Did you really think that I'd let you survive another night, another night? No, oh, oh. So don't come crying to me. Don't come crying, don't come crying, crying. Don't come crying to me. Don't come crying, don't come crying. Baby, don't come crying to me. Don't come crying, don't come crying, crying. Don't come crying to me. Don't come crying, don't come crying. Then it hurts. Oh, you thought that you could control me. Oh, you thought I was yours to own me. You can cry, but you listen closely. Baby, I'm sorry, I'm not sorry. Makes you wonder, doesn't it? Which one of us opposites is the weak baby here? I think it's pretty clear. So don't come crying to me. Don't come crying, don't come crying, crying. Don't come crying to me. Don't come crying, don't come crying. Baby, don't come crying to me. Don't come crying, don't come crying, crying. Don't come crying to me. Don't come crying, don't come crying. Then it hurts.
Hello, 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 everybody. I hope everybody's having a good night. Is it not playing my music? No, that's what it's working. It's getting there. It just hit a lull. But how's everyone doing? Sorry you can't be here tonight, Lion fan. I hope you have a good one, though. Also, sorry guys, I still have some, still doing some snacking. I'm eating healthy. You know, continuing my diet so, the people on the alt account have something to look at. But how are you all doing tonight? Hope everyone's doing good. I know some people are probably over at Akko's stream, which is fine. We love Akko here. I will say, Penumbral, who I did a stream on the other day regarding the V&U situation, he did his stream today, and it's confirmed that he is quitting news tubing. Here, wait, let me grab my phone, because I took notes. Don't worry, we'll get into the main event in a minute, but, consider this a follow-up on previous news. I'll be honest, I kind of tuned out, after, like, 30 minutes, because he just started, like, filleting himself on stream about how wonderful he was doing, and I was just kind of like, okay, yeah, well, I don't care. I've got the information I need. So he had to clarify multiple times that he was not fully graduating, because apparently a lot of his fans thought he was graduating, and he just chose not to clarify this until the stream. He said that he was not really doing prep work anymore, or at least not as much, and it was causing him to make regular mistakes. He clarified that regardless of the fact that he wasn't doing good prep work and was making mistakes, that he stands by his VNU stream, and that supposedly the only mistake he made was regarding the content of Rima's stream. Everything else, he said, was perfectly fine. He says he doesn't want to do news anymore because we're being invaded by grifters who don't care about VTubers and just want to make people angry. He doubled down on others, quote-unquote, grifting using Niji-sanji by mentioning them in stream titles and thumbnails. Which, reminder, his stream had Niji-sanji in both the title and the thumbnail, and he only covered them for like 5 minutes in a 2-hour stream. So, you know, it's everybody else doing it. He said, other than his fans, the people who like NewsTubers are just hateful people that want to hate. He was saying that news content creators were making stuff up for content or blowing stuff out of proportion for content. Which he obviously wasn't. Everybody else was. He said that he didn't enjoy making the news anymore. He did say that he will continue making the news shorts, and he will continue talking about the news in casual streams. And his reasoning for doing that is that he said that he will not have to research as much in order to do that. That he won't be under as much pressure to get stuff correct. Which is, he acknowledges that sounds really bad, and it makes him sound like he's just going to start throwing crap at the wall regardless of the context. And that's it. He acknowledges it sounds really bad, but he doesn't actually offer like any sort of clarification on why it's not what it sounds like. So it just kind of is what it sounds like. He's going to be lazy. He's not really going to produce content very well. He just wants to go gaming, which, like, fair, like a bunch of people are doing that lately. But I don't think it's necessarily because they're stressed about news stuff. I think it's they think they can convert their followers over to gaming and continue, like, the gravy train, right? We see this a lot with people that get into more wide coverage of communities, is after a while they stop wanting to cover the community itself and they want to be a part of it. And they think that people who showed up for their coverage are going to be just as interested in them when they go to do their content. And the reality is most people aren't interested in you for that. They were interested in you for, like, the news stuff. So I don't know. I give him like a couple weeks before he's right back to news. I don't think he's gonna hold up on it. We're talking about Penumbral. We're not talking about him all night, but I would be remiss if I didn't mention it after I was the one that got him to quit. Which he'll deny, by the way. He'll definitely say that he's been thinking about this for a while or something like that. It just so happened he decided to do it after I called him out for talking shit and not being able to back it up. There was something else I wanted to touch on before the Brody Foxx thing, but I'm honestly kind of blanking on it right now. Truthfully, I should have wrote it down. But I also thought I'd be done with my food quicker, and I wasn't. I'm sorry. But chat, we are going to talk about YouTuber today who decided to get themselves mixed up in VTubing. So, this is the YouTuber in question, which is, his name is, he goes by BrodyFoxx, at least on Twitter, but the YouTube channel is called YoMama. And some of you probably know this, like, or know of him. He was a lot bigger, like back, I think during the Equals 3 days. I honestly don't know how old his channel is. Time is a flat circle, and I don't really remember where it started or where it ended at this point. It's an old channel, and you can tell it's a big one, 5.3 million followers. But he decided to kind of start some shit with a recent VTuber who is quite beloved lately, which is Riri, who some of you will know of, the French girl who escaped the French community, because the French community for VTubers is apparently very toxic and very like hot garbage. And the post he chose to attack her on was this one. Boop.
Says their name. So here is broccoli. Dumb. Look. No brain cell. No brain. Nothing. After we have here Ruby, who is one of my cutest rats too. Look. She's a Rex girl. She got curly hair. She's really cute. It's Bean. Bean is my only boy, but he don't have a cocoon yet. Bean is a good boy. Here it's Flan, my chunky girl. Look, she's dumb. Here is Roblochon. Oh, bon cœur. It's a Roblochon. Oh yeah. Look, it's Roquefort. She's so cute. She's so cute. And yes, it's all my ratty. Yay! And here it's my Riri. I'm gonna say this.
Yeah, so as you can see, this post went a little viral. 140,000 likes on it. It was a very popular tweet for obvious reasons. I mean, it's cute, right? It's just a bunch of cute rats and stuff. Especially a lot of people kind of think of rats as kind of like a nastier kind of creature, but if you get like pet ones, they're just like super cute and stuff. So what could he possibly have like an issue with this? Like, I don't understand. Like, what could probably be the problem? Well, he took not from this is a much older stream clip, but he took a much older stream clip and he tried to claim that she was doing a Nazi salute. That is unironically the angle he went with on this. This is it. This is all he posted. I think this is from like another thread of other people. Some people showed this, by the way, and it is still like unsure exactly what this is at the bottom is supposed to be circling. It's circling like a subscriber she got called Naom World or something like that. No idea what that's about. Covered her face. It's not doxing her. Like, this is just like her channel. And like, we're gonna have to point out like we're gonna show the clip in a minute. There's no way I can like cover that. I think it's meant to be the name, but was sloppy. I mean, maybe. Like, it's just such a big fucking circle. I don't really understand what he's going for with this. Or whoever circled it. I don't know what they're going for. Because they don't even get her name all the way in it, but they get this sub, like, right dead center. But he posted this, and he just said, "This you." He's trying to pretend like he's got her in, like, some gotcha. And again, I don't know why he chose the post of her showing off her rats is like the ultimate like the time to do this, to throw down on this. But Riri replies to him with the actual full clip of what happened.
Attention, je repop. Attention tout le monde. Waouh, on n'a pas de filtre. Je suis décalé encore. Je suis décalé encore ou pas? Dites-moi que non, je vous en supplie. Je prie. Et viens voir Harpy aussi, bah, voir s'il y a du follow. Yo, t'es toujours décalé? Il y a 200 ms. C'est vraiment bugué, hein. Il n'y a rien qui va en ce moment. Je vais lancer un truc et tout est bugué quand même. Faut mettre 220 ms en positif sur le micro. Ok. Je fais, je rêve.
So, Riri has done like edgy jokes in the past, So he could have used, this is it reminds me a lot of, what was his name, Shizzy, the Shizzy guy, who posted a clip from a Chinese streamer who actually does really weird race play streams, and he managed to choose the one stream where the Chinese streamer was just saying a Chinese word that sounded like the N-word. Like, he took a clip of her from a stream that was a weird race play fetish thing she was doing, and he chose the one moment that had nothing to do with race. I feel like this is somewhat similar in that Riri has a lot of edgy jokes in her history. He chose the one moment where nothing was happening. Like, literally nothing happening. And he's like, oh, it's a Nazi salute. Clearly, like, what else could that be, chat? You can't be adjusting your camera. It can't be like a fist pump in the air because she got the camera on. Like, clearly, Nazi salute. Could have used a bunch of screen caps on her Twitter post on the stream where she mentioned she said the N-word a lot and played League. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There was so many times where if you're actually going to call her out, so many things you could have used. You chose the one moment where nothing was happening, and I don't know, figured you were doing good. No idea why he, like, doubled down on this so hard. But he gets really mad at her because she blocks him. And, like, who wouldn't block him, right? Like, he's out here calling her a Nazi, basically. And he has a bunch of other stuff in there applies to that. I'll pull it up really quick. Because he immediately is claiming people is sending him gore, by the way. I don't believe it. I think he's lying. Because he posted this so quickly after the tweet, before he was getting pushback. Here's Riri posting the full clip. He says, FYI, all this information came from the French streaming community. Read more about her here. It's like, what? How did he even find this tweet, this thread? Here's him talking about the blocking again. Nah, girl, you're blocked too now. Coming in here, unblocking, commenting, blocking, and running off again every few minutes. Taking hours to cover your ass. Still avoiding the pedo stuff. Told me your shirt was By the way, we're gonna come back to this. Keep this in mind for later, chat. We're gonna come back to this. Still avoiding the pedo stuff. Told me your shirt was too big and that's why your arm is up. Now it's a different excuse, but really it was a Nazi salute trying to be hidden with a terrible shit attempt at a joke. This is him. This is the video. He saw the video and he is just refusing to acknowledge it. How old is this man? Not a clue. Not a clue. Subscribe to you somehow, don't remember why, but you got a nice design. Hope your day is going well or something. Think I'll stick you around here. Have a nice live stream. Thank you very much. I think somebody said that he's in like his 40s, but I don't know off the top of my head. But yeah, we're gonna come back to the still avoiding the pedo stuff later. So just keep it in mind that he said that she was a pedo. And all the pedo stuff, by the way, is lolicon stuff. Like, everybody acknowledges this. Nobody is saying there's anything else. Everybody acknowledges it's about drawings. So yeah, he says this twice, right? He says it in the thread, and then he says it again. Blocked me, spends 2 hours thinking of a response. Unblocked me, comments, blocks me again. Fails to address the weirdo pedo shit. Truly a masterful gambit. Again, brings up pedo shit. He's gonna say this a lot. But like, it's not gonna go his way later. He actually, we'll get to it. But yeah, he seems to think that he like caught her in like a lie here. She was trying to remember what she did because this tweet was very old. Like, this clip is very old when she was still doing like IRL live streaming. So he's trying to like be like, oh, you didn't remember what it was? Like, yeah, I'm not gonna remember what it is. Somebody could post a screen cap of me from like any given stream in the last year. I probably won't remember what the context is at all. Like, it's just, I do so many streams, she does so many streams, we all do so much content. We're not gonna remember like a specific screen cap and the context of it. Like, she probably didn't remember it either until somebody from her community sent her a clip. Like, I guarantee her community started searching for where that was. But I also had to bring this up because in 3 different posts in here, he is whining about getting blocked. 3 different ones in a row. All about Riri blocking him. And then he posts this, which he's talking about a Twitter space that happened. I didn't see this Twitter space. Don't know when it happened. And he admits, was in the middle of a block spree. What is this guy? He's sitting here, he's whining, he's crying about Riri blocking him. And then he's admitting he's just going on block sprees, like dinging tons of people out. So apparently he was listening to this space, and I'm just going to address this because I find some of this kind of funny. Here's the recap. Super racist and sexist, even though you got an Asian guy with a heavy accent trying to fit in, no one really pays attention to him. Okay, bud, whatever you say. They dox themselves. One is in Texas, another in Vegas, one more in London. Not smart, won't share all the details, but yeah, they said too much, even got names. While this is technically doxing, this is like the lowest level of doxing humanly possible. Give me a sec, my throat's... Like, as far as doxing goes, knowing somebody is in Texas is basically worthless. So as of the 2024 census, Texas has a confirmed 31.29 million residents. So you're telling me somebody doxes themselves that they're in Texas, and you think you have, like, completely narrowed down, like, where they are? In my opinion, don't give out any information about yourself. Realistically, or keep as much of it hidden as you possibly can. However, if you're gonna tell somebody like where you live and it's something as big as the state of freaking Texas, that doesn't mean much. I've told people I'm American. Does that mean I've doxed myself? I don't... Very small amount, can totally go through that in a day. Yeah. Like, genuinely, probably keep that information private. Keep all of it private, because you never know which piece of information is going to be the inciting one to get you doxxed. But just know that most of the time, stuff as big as a state or a country is worthless. Unless you live in, like, a small town where everybody knows each other, it doesn't matter. They say admitted Twitter has more lefties than ring-wing, I guess right-wing accounts. Basically, they know they're in a big echo chamber. What are you talking about? The platform we're on has more lefties than right-wing accounts. They know they're in an echo chamber. That's the opposite of an echo chamber, dude. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Doxing only requires the address, the state, and the city is the tip of the iceberg. If someone really hated you, they could use that info to find where you live. It would take a lot of time. But yeah, like, this is so dumb. It's also really dumb for somebody with, like, what does he have? 211k to try and bully accounts that, like, these people have, like, 100 followers each. Like, this is so weird that he's trying to take a shot at people that are so small. I also don't believe that he just, like, stumbled onto this in the middle of a block spree. He was looking. He was intentionally looking. But this is where people started to get kind of upset with Brody because of some of the content he has produced. I'm not clicking this, by the way. If you want, I will describe it to you. But he has already kind of described it to you. It was a Lego orgy with the YoMama character. That is exactly what is happening here. It is a bunch of Lego minifigs in BDSM gear with one of his mom characters tied up, and they have like very phallic objects that aren't phallic, that aren't like actual phalluses. It's like hot dogs and cucumbers and shit. This isn't the first time Brody Foxx supported and encouraged doxing on people he'd think is bad. Anyone remember his involvement in the Daft Tina Fate allegation? Somebody mentioned that on Twitter. I would have to look into that because I don't know that one. But yeah, people started showing this stuff from his videos because he is completely a child-centric account. And I'm going to loop back to that really quick. So this is his YouTube that we saw a minute ago. And you probably immediately notice that the first thing here is Fortnite. These are specifically Fortnite characters. We have Miley Cyrus next, which isn't as much like a child thing. We have like all these weird, very sexual like thumbnails doing weird stuff. We have Tinkerbell over here in BDSM. We have this weird, whatever the fuck is going on with this cow milking him thing. And as you go down, you start noticing that he is one of those accounts that all of his thumbnails are stuff that children would kind of be attracted to. Like we've got Overwatch, we've got McDonald's, we've got Poppy Playtime, which is well understood to be like popular with the kids. Believe it or not, this is actually sort of related because this is the style he uses for Teen Titans Go. And yes, he does have an explicit like Teen Titans Go thumbnail. He's got like, he has this character in like a bikini that's so pink it almost looks like she's not wearing a shirt at all. And like in some of these he puts this like not for kids label, but this one up here is the same Miley Cyrus thumbnail from the beginning, and that one doesn't have the not for kids label on it. And he just starts reusing some of them. Like we have the Tinkerbell in a ball gag again. We have him over here with Steven Universe, another popular kids show. I'm not so sure about Addams Family. Addams Family is a little dated. We have more Teen Titans Go. We have like this weird, like bizarre fetish shit going on. We have SpongeBob SquarePants with sandy cheeks with big naturals that she's trying to fix her shirt with. We have Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball's not so much kids. Dream. We have Dream ones. I think that's Bowsette, not Tinkerbell. It might be Bowsette or Peach. I don't know. It looks like Tinkerbell. It's got the same hairstyle as Tinkerbell. It could be anybody, though. Like, and you'll see it. It's clearly stuff that's, like, popular with kids. And I'm not saying all these are, like, kids series, but everyone knows that Squid Game, like, blew up with kids playing, like, Roblox games. We've got Cuphead, Attack on Titan, Sonic. Where is it down here? Because I know it's down here somewhere. We have regular show. This is Fortnite as well. This guy with the golden gun here. The Ohio meme that was big for a hot minute. This is where it is. We got Roblox down here as well. Like, this is weird. This is really weird content for, like, trying to appeal to kids. It's not great. You also probably notice as I'm scrolling down, every once in a while he has a video blow up again and get like half decent views, but most of the time he's floundering between like 8 to 10k on all of his videos. Like we have 8k, 10k, 11k, 5k, 8k, 12k. Sometimes he gets as high as like 15, 19. And then if he's really lucky, he'll get like a huge boost. Now, he was going through a dry spell here. Like up to 24k, 25k. Like, and for some people, that probably sounds like a lot. Like, that sounds like, oh wow, this guy's doing numbers. This is an old, like, YouTube account. It has 5.3 million subs, bro. You have 5.3 million subs, and your high is 20k on a 30-minute animation video. That's rough, buddy. I'm also wondering who's doing this account, because I think they're just reusing animations over and over again into compilations. Because there's no way he's adding actual, like, new daily stuff. It's just reusing animations. Which is probably why his content dipped so hard. Yeah, here, I could sort by oldest. Like, his old videos were getting, like, 6.5 million on these, like, 30-second videos. Like, his oldest videos back in the day were getting millions. I'm also realizing he's reusing some thumbnails that are, like, 13 years old, like this one. That is wild that, like, you were still using thumbnails from 13 years ago. His peak was 13 years ago? Yeah, it looks like it. But the problem isn't necessarily all that, right? I'm skipping ahead. It's that these are targeted towards kids, and he's trying to call people pedos for it, right? You can't really pull the lolicon as pedophilia when you are actively promoting this weird racy adult content to kids. It's weird, it's not good, and his big problem is, like, you can see, this is not something somebody dug up on him. This is something he publicly shared in defense of himself. Twerking Chungus crossed the line. It wasn't the Lego orgy, Brody's 6-foot-long bent dick, or jerking off to himself, or all the other weird racy shit we did over the years. Nope, it was the rabbit that broke the edgelords. Like, that's another thing he needs to understand, because he thinks, like, all of his detractors are edgelords because they're fine with, like, edgy humor every once in a while. Just because somebody likes edgy humor doesn't mean that they think you should be giving that to children. I'm not sure where he got this in his head that, oh, being edgy means trying to mess with kids. Like, no, it's not how it works. Wasn't Big Chungus a hit with the kids? Big Chungus was a hit with the kids. And he did Big Chungus twerking with himself. That's what the video is that he's talking about. It's not good, dude. Stop, like, selling this shit to kids. No, everybody has the same opinion. Leave the kids alone. Keep the kids out of it. And he's just not caring, not doing it. But this kind of came on the heels of people spamming this picture at him. So this is not like 7 hours ago recently. This is a very old tweet. But people saved it so they could use it to make fun of this guy. BrodyFoxx had tweeted something years ago that was like, I think all it said was hashtag BLM. And Oni replied to him with, "Thank you, funny Patrick Warburton, cartoon creator of twerking videos made specifically aimed towards young children. Truly the Martin Luther King of our time." Which he has not been able to escape this. People roast him with this all the time. Because it's true. Like, he's making these weird, spicy videos targeted towards kids while he's trying to pretend like he's some grand advocate in the grand scheme of things. And his only reply he can make to this is, only if I believe in the great replacement theory, but I don't. Oni and Zach are better at that. So he ends up tweeting out what he's talking about, which is this tweet chain from Psychic Pebbles, where they're talking about, like, I guess because JonTron is in it, that this was when JonTron had his Destiny debate. And a lot of people had weird takes around that time, because everybody was trying to make sense of what was going on, because nobody thought JonTron had bad intent. Everybody knew he was like doing his best, and he just had like a little bad information. Love how so many people use the whole great replacement theory as some sort of diss. Yeah, so I don't know, I might get in trouble for saying this, because again, I'm not a political streamer, so I don't like touching politics. The thing is, I know a lot about politics, I just don't cover it on my channel. So for those of you who don't know, the great replacement thing is not like a theory. There's a actual large group of people that believe it should be practiced. It's been brought up at places like the World Economic Forum. It's been brought up by large organizations that are trying to push for it. Like, it's bizarre to me that people can accept that, like, there are white people that are Nazis, but they can't accept that there are equivalent groups for other races that believe in similar things just for their own race. Because, like, if there's one group that's, like, hyper-racist, there's probably other groups that's hyper-racist. And it's just, I don't know, people deny it exists. It clearly exists. He follows up on this, though, with, and I only bring this up because I don't know what he's talking about here at all. Don't get me started on who was friends with a female neo-Nazi pedophile. I don't know what that means. Was there some allegation against one of Oni's friends that I don't know about? Like, I've never heard this accusation been made. Even worse in some regards? Oh, definitely. Stop noticing. Pretty much, yeah. But I think it's important to remember that he's not bringing this up because he actually cares. He's bringing it up because people are making fun of him with this tweet. And he needs, like, some desperate thing to, like, latch onto to say that Oni is bad so he can dismiss this tweet making fun of himself. He continues, I have to, like, ask y'all what you guys think this means. He's fighting with people in the comments, and keep in mind, he's just joking. This whole time, he's just joking. He's not mad or upset. He's just joking. It's just a gaffe. He's just having a fun time. And he says, reminder, I don't hold back on jokes. I'll go dark woke on your ass. This is what we normally see, like, when people start getting shit online. We hit, like, the first step of double down, pretend I'm a tough guy. And that was his first step, as it always is, to be like, oh no, I'm super tough, I'll go dark woke on your ass. What is dark woke? I don't know. Nobody knows. Nobody knows what this means at all. Punished Brody going dark woke. Like, everybody was trying to figure out, like, what this meant. And you can see, like, his tweets are super popular. He's getting tons of likes and retweets on it. I don't believe any of his fans know what he's talking about. They're just liking it because he's fighting with people they don't like. Like, nobody knows what this means. Literally nobody. But after he does the first double down of, oh, by the way, I'd be remiss if I didn't mention this. His followers went and spam reported the guy he was fighting with. Like, and he seems to think this is some kind of huge W for himself. Like, if your followers are going spam reporting people, you need to stay out of the conversation. because you have a deranged fan base that should not be here. Would also be remiss if I didn't point out that tons of VTubers have been liking his stuff. He's very popular with the English VTubers and the French VTubers. I think it's just because they don't like Riri. That's the only valid explanation. But he continues, and he does the same thing that Earth Updates did, where he tries to lampshade it by being like, yeah, I am a danger to kids, what about it? You can't say that. I don't care who you're fighting with. I don't care what the fight is about. You can't pull this, yeah, I am a danger to kids, so what? That's gonna haunt you, like, forever. Anytime you do anything, like, even remotely adjacent to kids, somebody's gonna post back at you, aren't you the one who said that you were dangerous around kids? He's right, though? I mean, yeah, he is right. Don't trust him around kids. Give it some time to realize how much of a weirdo he is. Some of them are. So I checked one of his tweets this morning. I checked the quote tweets, and he had so many people in his quote tweets that were saying something like, I think lolicons are creeps, but I'm pretty sure you're just as much of a danger to kids as they are. And, like, people were constantly bringing up, like, yeah, no, I want to be on your side because I don't like lolicons, but you're a fucking weirdo too, and I think you're doing probably just as bad as them. Like, the only people that would be on your side are starting to not be on your side. Because you sound crazy. Dark Woke is just throwing back what conservatives say to them as right back at you. Ugh. Self-reporting as a joke is certainly a choice. He's not the only one to do it. Multiple people have tried this strategy. It only... Eventually you get exposed for something. Most people do not want to be associated with calling themselves a danger to kids. I've never met somebody that was normal that was like, yeah, I want to be known as this kind of person. Anyone who says that is a weirdo. But I'm kind of at the end of this little chain I have, and then we can kind of go to the peanut gallery and see what other people are saying. But he is recently taking such a bizarre twist, and I think he noticed that the antis weren't on his side anymore. And he is such a contrarian that as soon as he noticed the antis weren't on his side anymore, he decided to clarify that he didn't think lolicon was pedophilia. He says, someone said, not all of us are like this. I'ma keep it real. I don't get it. I don't understand it. You looking at a fictional character doesn't bother me. What bothers me are the individuals who simply don't function in our society. They don't bathe, they don't wipe their butt, they're sitting in filth all day, and yet you'll spend more time trying to fight the YoMama guy than simply bathing. Clean up your act. First off, saying people don't bathe is so juvenile. Like, it's... Oh, you don't shower. Just so you're aware, Brody, you're talking to a French person, or you're trying to hate on a French person and a bunch of French people. None of them bathe. That's just France for you. I hate to inform you of that one. It's a cultural thing. But it's so weird that he, as soon as the antis start taking back their support of him, he totally reverses course. And he's like, you looking at fictional characters isn't a problem. You called Riri a pedo like 20 times in relation to fictional characters. Are you aware of Mato's video, The Worst FR Streamer Riri Mao? I am, and there's nothing all that interesting in it. It's just, oh, she did edgy stuff, and she likes lolicon. Riri only started trying to bathe after becoming an English streamer to try and get into character. I'm fine with her becoming more Americanized. But yeah, this is, I don't know why he's trying to like reverse it on this. It's not gonna work. It's very funny though. But let's go through some peanut gallery. I have to be careful because I know some people are posting the yeah, this is the twerking chungus, by the way. A lot of people are posting the twerking chungus. It's one of those things where it's like not good. There's also this tweet from him. Why is it so zoomed out? Let's have an open image in new tab. This is what he said to the guy that he got suspended. Fucking her till she's dead isn't necrophile, my guy. Don't know why he said that. By the way, he's saying this about this guy's mom, because he tried to pull the YoMama thing, and this person's mother is actually deceased. He's trying to like quadruple down on this, and he just looks like so bad. People keep posting this one. I will say I cannot confirm or deny if this one's real. I am always super iffy about taking Discord screenshots at face value. Personally, chat, I would say don't keep sharing this one around. Like, maybe save it if you are invested in this, in case, like, something comes out in the future that proves it's real. But this is one of those things, like, it's way too easy to fake. Like, I could literally, right now, go to Discord and have this faked in, like, 5 seconds. It's really not that hard. Is it bad or worse than Daffy Duck shaking his bubble ass in the new Looney Tunes movie? I did not watch the Looney Tunes movie. You making a compilation featuring twerking porn and thought that was okay to post to your audience full of kids? You have no right to be talking like this. I wouldn't call it porn, by the way. Twerking isn't porn. It is definitely sexual, though. I never understand the people that try and claim it doesn't have, like, a sexual element to it. They're definitely lying. Draw a red circle would be real. People are really stuck on the necrophile thing and the twerking chungus. I will say the necrophile thing was, again, a joke, but it's one of those jokes that you don't make, especially when you're going back and forth between being serious and saying it's all a joke. Because keep in mind, he's going to use the fact that it's, like, quote-unquote a joke, like, 100 times over to say that he doesn't mean this. But he called her a Nazi and then linked to this thread in the replies. You can't say it's not a joke. Like, you were clearly trying to do a call-out. Now you're trying to turn around and, like, paint it. play it off as a joke. We have Elfin Psyop, who I see every once in a while. I was a bit iffy about this whole situation at the start, but after careful, distant evaluation, I've come to realize this guy is a genuine maggot. Despite her clarifying and you not believing it, if you can't handle actually edgy people, how are you on the internet whining about it? You people are the reason for leftist censorship of controversial topics. Stop noticing that's anti whatever the F. I should clarify, by the way, this guy is, not this guy, but Brody, the YoMama guy down here, he is experiencing severe trolls remorse right now. That's the only thing I can explain to this with. Also, I feel Schrodinger's douchebag is what Brody's doing. It's all fun and games until people get angered, then it's a joke. Yeah, he's pulling Schrodinger's douchebag. But I think he's hitting, like, proper trolls remorse, where he's hitting that phase of, I can't joke about edgy stuff anymore. That's bad. A joke, but it's in front of a person who lost their mother, yeah. Oh, so I will say, chat, I am one of those people that believe all jokes are on the table. However, certain jokes require time and place, right? So people like really complain about like rape jokes, for instance. It is okay if you're a comedian to like make a rape joke. But if you are talking to your friend who is telling you that they got assaulted, you're not going to make that joke to them, to their face, right? And that's because it's not the place or the time for it. Like, it's okay to make dead mom jokes, but when you're talking to somebody that you know has dead mother, not time or place. Maybe use that joke, like, on somebody else, you know? I don't know, it's just... all jokes are fine, you just have to know when to use them, realistically speaking. I cannot imagine being like this. You went and screenshotted her troubleshooting her camera and made it a Nazi allegation. Pathetic. Which is pretty much, yeah. Like, he had to know this was lying. I can't go any further. That's the Lego orgy. Give me a sec. We're skipping the Lego orgy, chat. Woke Hammer L's. Crazy how bro went from collabing with Avicii to having... Wait, give me a sec. He collabed with Avicii? Holy crap, he did. That was 10 years ago, though. In 2014... he did a music video for Avicii called Wake Me Up. But yeah, this was in 2014. Just to show y'all, so like I have proof. That's his animation style over there. YoMama Avicii special. March 25th, 2014. Being 35 years old and known for being the YoMama guy on the internet and trying to cancel a much younger, severely autistic VTuber, despite growing up with the edgiest, most uncensored form of internet, this is the kind of unhinged midlife crisis millennials are in for. Yeah, pretty much. Chat, if I have a midlife crisis like this, where I have troll's remorse, you can take me out. I give you permission. You can Canadian healthcare me if I have this sort of midlife crisis. Most overplayed song on God's green earth. Of course, that'd be the song he'd animate over. I mean, I like Avicii, to be fair. I mean, maybe now I'm going to have to reconsider that, but... oh, I gotta sneeze. Crap. Ah, the sneeze is gone. I hope we aren't dumb enough to take an out-of-context clip as a fuel to cancel someone. That would be really stupid. Yeah, I was wondering about this, by the way. Like, almost every single quote tweet is negative. Like, very few people agree with him. Washed-up 30-year-old YouTuber dealing with trolls remorse, spending their time online trying to cancel indie VTubers with out-of-context screenshots. Chibi reviews, no way this person is calling someone a Nazi for adjusting their camera. This is straight up evil and actually targeted harassment. One tired gamer for $16.99. Is that New Zealand? We're gonna go with New Zealand. I could be wrong though. Cute Shota gets the head pats. Thank you. Here, I can give myself head pats. One sec. I have, because I'm streaming on Twitch, I have a redeem on Twitch to give me head pats. Where is the head pat one? There we go, head pats. You will get a midlife crisis if your life is mid. Fair. I would rather not have one. My brother in Christ, do you really not see the shelf that's right there? Are you blind or just willfully ignorant? Okay, here, I can show this one. But here in the bottom right here, this is the Lego orgy clip. And you can see, like, the horse mask with the whip and the guy in the BDSM mask. Like, he did, like, a whole Lego orgy thing. It's so weird. Don't make this kind of shit for kids. It's not... it's so weird, bro. I don't like it. It's one of those things, right, where I hesitate to say it needs to be, like, banned or whatever. But at the same time, it makes me so, like, deeply uncomfortable that I feel like I have to morally be against it. You know what I mean? I don't like it. I really don't like when people advertise that shit to kids. It's always made me really uncomfortable. Which is why Elsagate was like such a problem. Did not expect the YoMama joke guy would lie about VTubers. He's done it before. He's tried to get in these fights before, but he didn't really go anywhere. I wish I still had it, but I'm pretty sure he deleted the tweets because he just got roasted. Imagine being this mental when the clip is literally available. Lying to set up this VTuber to get harassed is crazy considering this guy is supposed to be about positivity. Yeah. We're gonna... I'm trying to keep my stream like nice and polite. So I'm gonna skip that one. We did have a couple people on his side. Like this person I almost think botted their likes as well. Cause like this is an account with 17k followers, right? 107,000 likes on this tweet. I only saw El Pendejo. It had a couple other racial slurs on it. It's always the vouch for positivity crowd. A lot of people were on Brody's side until Riri showed the full clip. BrodyFoxx's career is dying, so he had to do the lolicon bad and trying to dox people. Shameful. This is getting convinced into buying the same thing twice. I've already bought it, dog. You don't have to sell it to me again. Can't even exist without being a Nazi. Without being accused of being a Nazi. You know what? I have to be against sharing this around like morally. We just discussed why I have to be against sharing this around morally. However, he is openly sharing a deceptively cut clip of Riri and claiming it makes her a Nazi. You kind of deserve this, bro. You kind of put yourself in this situation. This is the kind of shit that's obnoxious, dude. Girl is posting video introducing her beloved rat family, and unprompted you dredge up something unrelated to the content because you can't stand her getting any positive attention, even if it's for positive behavior. Like, yeah, that's another thing. It's just somebody randomly bringing up, supposedly not a supposed Nazi salute in response to her showing a video of her rats. Like, if she is bad, maybe find, like, another time to call it out. That's the salute. I wonder what reaching up into the cabinet is to these people. Well, it's also a salute, obviously. People who are alive and active on the internet during the time you were allowed to do anything, participating in and perpetuating the Zoomer internet panopticon is the ultimate fuck you got mine move. Yeah, no, that's another thing. This isn't just BrodyFoxx. It's people like iDubbbz, people that made their career off being edgy and having a free internet and being able to kind of say anything and not get in trouble. After they made it, they immediately pulled the ladder up behind them. And they're like, you know, that edgy stuff, that's not cool. You can't do that. We don't do the edgy stuff anymore. That's not allowed. iDubbbz is huge about that. But I guess Brody's about the same way. I love it when the dude who tries to be as offensive as possible for his comedy is shaming other people's content. I wonder exactly what he's hiding. Yeah. Like, you posted a video of, quote-unquote, somebody's mom, which is the joke, getting gangbanged by Legos. And based on the way it looked, it didn't necessarily look like it was very consensual. I don't know, like, what he thinks he... what high horse he thinks he has against Nazi jokes. Jesus Christ, Brody has truly lost the plot. Trump has already made your mind gone lost and melted to shit, Lamau. Oh yeah, he's like got terminal TDS. Trump got elected and it absolutely broke him. He's one of those people. What's he hiding? I don't like to say that like somebody's necessarily hiding something. Yeah, this is about when like some people started seeing this one, which again, he tweeted himself, better to be racist than whatever this is. The only good thing is that he censored it. Now keep in mind this is minors following him and he thought it was a good idea to post this. By the way, he did not censor this. Twitter censored this. Because I caught this right when he posted it, and I guess you guys are just going to have to take my word for it or call me a liar. Like, either way, I don't necessarily care. I caught it right when he posted it, and it did not have a content warning on it. So I don't think he put the content warning on there. I think Twitter auto-detected it after a minute and forced it onto it. Chud phenotype in real life. I think they don't like her. I'm not sure. Am I blocked by them? If I'm blocked by them, I know the answer. I don't know if I am blocked by them. We're not going to make a call one way or the other. Oh, no, they're talking about Brody. Because it's Loli Sijan. I can't pronounce that. Caught it too, never wanted to know it existed. Apollo's dodgeball is in full effect because I bet in a month or so someone's going to put the entire expose out on Brody. I am actually going to Google that. I've never heard that phrase before. Apollo's dodgeball. Oh. Apollo's Gift of Prophecy dodgeball. Oh. Oh, I've seen the meme before. I didn't know this was like an Apollo thing. It's, for anybody in chat that's curious, it's this. It's the meme with the girl with Apollo, the Gift of Prophecy, and then random internet users trying to be comedic. I think this started with people that were making jokes about, like, I think a big one was somebody joked about, like, a boat sinking, and then it was a day later that, that ship got stuck in the canal. It was something like that. Man, is YoMama so Chinese vids up the wazoo and simped for BLM? Yeah. Like, he made tons of edgy humor. It's about Riri. She was calling her the female Chud Wojak. I don't know who it was. I'm not going to make a call either way. Why does this nobody bought his likes so aggressively? I think everybody agrees he botted his likes. Because his likes are so ridiculously high for the amount of disagreement he's gotten. It feels weird. Trigger, nice decided, or trigger point, nice deceptive editing. Bro really screenshot a clip of her editing her cameras and all. And, like, I think most people have realized that he's lying. And you can see some of these are, like, from a day ago. So... Every time a tweet from this account ends up on my timeline, it's always something cringe and dumb. Adjusting your camera, but apparently that's being a Nazi. You're over 30, taking shit out of context to make a point on Twitter. That's not even mentioning the out-of-pocket you've said and done involving kids. You need medication and a white padded room. I'm gonna go back to my big one. But yeah, I kind of agree at this point. I think Brody's kind of like stick a fork in him and he's done. I think I don't know how to feel about this, right? So, on the one hand, I don't think anything's gonna happen to him. I think he's just gonna keep going as normal, and like there's gonna be no real repercussions to him. On the other hand, there's gonna be no real repercussions to him because he's kind of irrelevant. Like he still has a big account, but it doesn't go anywhere. He doesn't produce anything that people liked. It's like his stuff only these days appeals to kids, and he tries to really hard push it that way. But the kids aren't really interested anymore. Like, they're not watching. Because he's got like that mix of old internet humor that people just don't want, or the kids just don't want anymore. I wonder if he's going to try and make a YoMama joke about the Tesla burning. He has been like all over Elon, by the way. He really doesn't like Elon. He was only funny with seasons 1 to 3 of YoMama. He's crashed out. I will allow that. I never really found the YoMama jokes funny. I knew who he was because it was early internet shit, but I never found it all that interesting, honestly. I was more of a Your Favorite Martian kind of person. And then Your Favorite Martian also fell off, but that was a different story. We have to remember the guy would write off memes that are popular with the kids nowadays. Of course he would. Season 3 was when the animator left. Why did the animator leave? They have like a falling out? I only thought the animations were kind of humorous. There's better than him though. Oh, definitely. Basically because of how he acts. Does he act like a twat? The VA distanced himself today in a tweet. Can you link that for me? Or DM me? I don't know if YouTube will let you send links. I don't really know how to fix that, honestly. Or if you could tell me the animator's name, I can look it up. Post it in Drama Channel. So, I'm assuming it's this guy? Brock Baker? Just a reminder, I don't run the YoMama BrodyFoxx Twitter account. I'm just a voice actor. I am rarely on Twitter anymore, and I can't even remember the last time I was in a flame war. I make silly videos and voice things. Thank you. Yeah, well. And Red Minus is the animator. I don't have any results. I mean, there's like a couple people with Red Minus as a name. Okay, I think I found them. I am glad I did not pull this up on stream. I don't think he's commented on it. At least it doesn't look like it. Oh, he actually sort of called out the YoMama guy about like a month or so ago. Somebody was asking him about the YoMama Chinese thing, and he says a few people have asked me recently about, so I figured I should just go on record to say I did not draw this. I left a year or so before any of it. It seems to be collaged together using parts of drawings I did do, but goes for most of what's on the channel at this point, TBH. So is he just like ramshackling together this guy's assets to make new stuff? That's what it like makes it sound. It seems collaged together using parts of drawings I did do. So is he just like got a bunch of pieces and he's throwing them together to try and make these videos? It's kind of wild, bro. Just look up like Thero and Animations and you'll see his most recent work there. He did a couple of... Is MVC Marvel vs. Capcom? He has the art rig so he can puppet them for videos. Oh, somebody in the chat or in the replies of this one to the animator says, I'm less concerned about the drawing and more concerned over the fact there's 5 uploads of the same video. Red Minus replies, I'm pretty sure it's against TOS to do this. The argument would be they're compilations. I did check the ones with similar timestamps are nearly identical videos, with a few seconds shaved off here and there, possibly trying to avoid auto-detection. Like... This is cringe, bro. He talks about YoMama in the reply section on Twitter. I am scrolling down a little bit. Just skim through the most recent one. It doesn't seem as though there's even a Chinese one in there. Red Minus says this wouldn't surprise me either. It could just be an image edit for clickbait. Weird to see it used so many times, given the views aren't exactly great for a 5 mil sub channel. Like, from what I've seen, anybody who matters doesn't like Brody. Basically. It's just like a couple fans seem obsessed with him. Frankenstein abomination. Yeah, somebody in the chat, or the artist said it was like a Frankenstein abomination. I don't know, I would just, yeah. It kind of sucks that because he is just reusing all their artwork, that they will kind of, like, they'll forever be tied to him. Because it'll always be like, yeah, it's these guys' art. I would hate that for myself. Like, just being permanently strapped to these people. But chat, do you guys want anything else before I send you out tonight? I kind of touched on everything I wanted to. Also, feel free to let me know, how you guys feel about like these more like shorter, more condensed streams where I just do one topic and we kind of blitz through it instead of trying to stretch things out for like 2 or 3 hours. He'll take the time to bully some random person but can't even take the time to pay another artist. Yeah. He's not making money anymore, probably. How was your day, Mizu? My day was fine. Mostly. I mean, I went to work. JoeCat has returned, apparently. Oh, JoeCat's been returned. And I think it's hilarious. Happy 25th birthday, 1x Blast. Possibly getting passive income from views, 1 to 2k a month. I mean, like, isn't he in California, though? 1 to 2k a month isn't even, like, paying rent. And I know he's not doing anything, like, he's just uploading them, but, like, tell us your best YoMama joke. I've never really been big on YoMama jokes. Give me a second, though, and I'll think about it. Your mama's so dumb, she tried to accuse a VTuber of being a Nazi. Happy with both short and long streams, so that's good. Speaking of short and long streams, I will have a longer collab later this week with somebody you all know, but probably didn't expect to be on my stream. I don't really know if I want to spoil it. We're gonna be playing Monster Hunter World or Monster Hunter Wilds with Lumi and this secret person, and I think that's gonna be pretty cool. I don't want to tell who it is though. I think it'll spoil the fun. No, it's somebody. It's somebody you would think would not be on my stream. It's not Sylvie. I'm not letting Sylvie on my stream, bro. If Sylvie comes on my stream, we are bringing back Internet Blood Sports chat. There is not going to be any Sylvie Spark on my stream unless we're yelling at each other. Is the only way that's happening. Ah, thank you for the follow. Mac DeYoungen? Tyga? God, I wish it was Tyga. I talk to Tyga every once in a while. Tyga's pretty cool. He got Pippa. Pippa doesn't follow me anymore, chat. I lost my Pippa follow. Actually, wait, let me double check. Asian or Hispanic? Japanese. Let me double check, because I'm pretty sure Pippa does not follow this account. But I did get access to my old account again. So does Pippa still follow me there? Yes, Pippa still follows me on the old account. Okay, we're good. I'm sorry, friend. I cannot. I do not. My streams are for adults only. Talking about Sylvie, did you see someone was trying to mediate things between him and Linux, and he said he would drop things only to start editing his Google Doc with Proctor info? Yes. I did. Me and Lumi are going to schedule a day to talk about everything Sylvie together. What are you guys asking? What is going on over on Twitch? But we're gonna do a day where we talk about like everything Sylvie as sort of like a retrospective of the full history sort of thing. Twitter system like to follow and unfollow people for some reason. Yeah, that's fair. Don't fight in chat. Just leave it. We'll sort it out later, I guess. What happened? Restream. Restream just spammed my chat with a bunch of stuff. Freema made an exposed video on Sylvie. Would you watch it? I would. Oh, God. Why is Twitch always the problematic website, chat? I swear to God, Twitch is just always problems. It's bots, probably. Yeah, I don't care either way. Say a lolicon or a shotacon? I don't know. We'll have to ask them then, although I don't know if that's something they want to talk about. But chat, I am going to send you guys over to Akko. Hope you guys enjoy Akko. Hope I will see you guys later this week. What is it? It's the 28th is our stream. It is Friday night. It will be after the Sinners Tide with me and Dava. Under the Tea is Thursday as usual. I'm supposed to have something Wednesday, I think. I can't remember. I'll have something Wednesday either way. Love you guys. Bye-bye.